with Teaquilts, and today is Wednesday, today is Wednesday, March 2nd, 2022. Welcome to live chat. Today we're going to be doing a haul. I also have a couple of things I wanted to show you that came in the mail. Talk about my Brightly quilt, the status of it. Also, I wanted to show you Dee Dee Hanson's Brightly quilt, and then we're going to also show some African fabrics that I got. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We got 16 people. I'm just going to do some shout outs until we get more people in, and we'll get started. By the time I get through the shout outs, it'll be plenty of people in here. So we've got Ellen Campbell was here saying hi, Teaquilts and everyone. Brenda Foley. Hello, Miss. She's talking to Ellen. So Francis Jackson says hi, T and everyone. T, I received my bento kit. The fabrics are beautiful, and I can't wait to start sewing. I started on my Jenny Niemeyer Stepping Stones quilt. I'll probably sort the bento when I finish the Stepping Stones. Nancy Gus saying hi, hello everyone. Linda Faust says hi, T and everyone. Vivian Cabby, hi, T and everyone. Diane 57, hi, T and fellow quilters. Teresa McCormick, good evening, Miss T and all. Delia Short says hi, T and everyone. Let's see. Janice Miller's here. Evening, T and T Quilters. Maddie Barnum. Hello, T and everyone. Beverly Aiken says hello, T and the T Quilters. Remo JS is here. Good evening, Miss T and Quilters. Thumbs up. So thank you. C-Rex. Good evening, Quilters. Lynette Williams here. Also saying hello, everyone. Stephanie of Memoirs of a Longworm Quilter. It's going to be a long day, guys. Says, hey, T and everyone. Jonah Crutchfield. Hello from Colorado. Q Covington's here saying hi, all. Charlene Kessinger's here saying hi, T. My brother's here. Hi, sis and everyone. Kevin Quilter's here. Says, hello, T. Well, hello, Miss T and all T Quilters. Win Sprinter. Hello, everyone. Melina Montoya says, good evening to all. Darlene Crosby saying hello, T and everyone. Melinda C. Hello, T and all T Quilters. Thumbs ups. Thank you as well. Beverly Aikens saying hello to Stephanie and Kevin. Rose Hinton says, good evening, everyone. Michelle R. Hello from Oklahoma. Anita Nance. Hello, Miss T and everyone. Sandra Cabrera says hi, T from Southern California. So hello to you as well. Welcome to the channel. Any new people? Make sure you also hit the subscribe button so you'll be notified whenever I go live and or upload videos, please. Phyllis G is here. Shirley Peters saying hello, T and everyone. Q says, T Quilters, do you ever hand tie? If so, what thread and needles? I think I'd like to try if I ever finish a quilt. I basically just use some people use yarn. You can tie with yarn. It depends on your quilt. You can tie with pearl cotton. You can use all 6 layers. You can just use 3. You can decide what you want to tie with. There's also hand quilting thread that you could also tie with. So it just depends on what you want to tie with. You can tie with a lot of things. Melissa LePage says hello, T and teammates from unseasonably warm Kentucky. Ursula Moore here from Atlanta, Georgia. Hello, Ursula. Welcome. Sue GSD says hello, T and fellow quilters from beautiful evening in St. Louis, Missouri. Abita M says evening, Miss T and everyone. Phyllis G saying hi, T and everyone. Dee Dee Hanson's here from Michigan. Tunanji Roberts is here. Tunanji Roberts. Stephanie is talking to Francis. T, I watched you and Kevin on Sunday, and I'm still laughing. You two are hoot. I have not rewatched that one yet. Sometimes I rewatch those so I can laugh and see what the heck were we doing. But I haven't rewatched that one yet. Ella 812 says hello, T. Hello, everyone. Let's see. And Kevin's telling her laugh out loud. We were glad to be able to entertain you, Francis. Julie Smith, hey y'all from Greenville, South Carolina. Jason Lewis as evening friends. And I just jumped in without a class. So far, so good. Stella McKenzie is saying hi, T and friends. Leetta Bryant's here saying hi, TNT Quilters. Math Geek, hi all from Kirkland, Washington. Hello as well. I know you've been here before, I think, but welcome back. Vanita's talking to Kevin, but I'm going to read it anyway, talking about that her husband came into her sewing studio when we were live on Saturday and said, who is that singing? I said, Kevin. We're not going to get a bit of sewing done at retreat. You got that right. We're going to have fun, though. We are going to get some sewing done, though. Sue says, now for the update. 104 days until retreat. Yes. And Tunanyi says, what a surprise yesterday. Kid arrived. Exciting. I have several projects to complete. Then on to the bento box. Yes. And I'm going to be talking about that. We're almost at the bottom here. And Diane says she's also tied on her sewing machine. You can do that as well. Various stitches. If you got any decorative stitches on your machine, can do that as well. I sometimes think that might be faster to do hand tied unless you just want the decorative stitching. Q talking about I need to watch it because the singing really took me out. Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with us. I don't know. My pleasure, Math Geek. And Nisima's here waving, saying hi to and everyone. Katrina's here. Hello, Katrina. Says hello, Miss T and friends. And Jason says it was the dancing for me, laughing out loud. Yes. So, quick update so we can get into all this fabric. I have a feeling that we're going to be here longer than an hour tonight. And this is my television watching night, but we're going to do what we got to do. I don't have the fabric boxes in here. I got them stacked right outside in the hallway outside this room because I don't have enough room in here to bring all this stuff in here. So I'm just going to be dipping out of the screen to go get a box as necessary. One thing I just want to say is thank you to Claudette. She sent in her retreat payment and she added in various different masks in here for me. So just a quick thank you to Claudette Bettis in Anaheim, California for sending me some masks. They're getting a little bit more laxed on mask requirements everywhere, but I think I'm going to still be wearing mine as long as they keep telling me that people are catching this and are dying. So this is trash. This box here came from a lady that used to be in our local quilt guild. She moved to Alabama. And she saw me on Facebook, and saw that I was making all kinds of quilts with African fabrics. And she said, do you want another piece of African fabric? She said she was destashing, and she didn't know where or how she was going to use the fabric, and she figured that I probably could use the fabric, asked me that I want. Now, who's going to turn down fabric, right? What fabric lover is going to turn down fabric? So I, of course, told her yes. So she sent me this fabric. Ended up, it was she sent me a little quick note, said that it was her friend had visited Uganda and that she bought this fabric for her and gave it to her as a gift. And so she just didn't know how and where she would use it. So she thought she would pass it along. So I just wanted to show you fabric that's straight from that area. And it's all wrapped up, rolled up here. So I'll just open up this much of it. So it's a more of a patterned checkerboard geometric design, but very pretty. I don't know if I'm going to make something with it to showcase it or if I'll put it on the back of a quilt. I haven't decided. It just came here Sunday, so I'm still trying to decide how and what I'm going to do with this. I almost feel like I should showcase it some kind of way, so maybe putting it part of it on a tote bag or something like that might be great. I'm not sure yet. But, you know, it was really nice of her to think of me and to send this to me. So I appreciate that. So that's one thing, two things, because I've shown you masks. And I want to put that back in the box because I'm going to have to take this stuff out. um, I'm going to show you, oh, my Brightly quilt. I took my blocks over to Kevin's house because he's got bigger floor space than I do. And I laid my blocks out. I don't know what's the top. I took a picture of them. I always take photo of stuff so I can come back and finish it up right. But I got my blocks laid out into position. So all of my blocks are sewn. All of them have been pressed. I got my paper layout here because remember I did different colors in some of my stars. So I needed to know where they were going to go. And I also took a photo. I need to print the photo so I can put it up here. So this is what this is. Whatever I'm working on, I can look up here and get a sneak peek at what I'm supposed to be sewing and make sure what I'm sewing is correct. So I've got that done. And then with this, I got Dee Dee Hansen. She just posted in Facebook. She actually has a very nice photo on Facebook of her Brightly quilt on a bed. And she sent it to me to quilt. So I'm going to show you her quilt. But I also like to just show you all that not everybody uses cotton batting. I don't know. Dee Dee's in the room, so she can tell you more about this because I don't use silk batting. But she likes Hobbs Tuscany Collection silk batting. Is what she likes. And, yeah. This is a queen size batting, so I'm assuming that her quilt is somewhere smaller than 96 by 108. And I just wanted to share that because not everybody uses cotton batting and or polyester batting. And then this is the bag she put her quilt in. She also ships via UPS. So that she's still not comfortable with the post office. And I'm finding out sometimes, like when it's going far, like California, I'm finding out that it's cheaper to use UPS. So she's got this folded so nice and neat on the wrong side. Oh my goodness. I wanted to show you all just a little peek of it. As you know, you can't see the whole thing here. But she really got her seams really nice. Trying to find the front side I can flip down, hopefully. So I can just show you all a sneak peek of these prints. I think Dee Dee was ordering fat quarters of everything. And so this right here is actually, I think she cut from fat quarters. So this probably is turned sideways. I don't know yet. But I just wanted you all to see what it would look like with a white background compared to me making it with the black. I know you all can see it in Missouri Star Quilt Company. They did a white background as well. But I don't want to pull this apart anymore. She's got it nicely pressed, ready for long arm quilting. And I'm also going to show it. I'm going to try to get mine done. I got lectures this month, so I need to get mine pieced so that I can show it at a lecture. And then I'm also going to show hers to show the contrast between my green and her white and how crisp her colors are, whereas mine is more muted color. So for right now, I'm going to put this back in the bag. Well, and then in the box. And I'm going to move this over. People saying, nice quilt, beautiful layout, great job, Dee Dee. Yes. And that's why I want to show you. If you want pure colors, will look more, you get more of the true color if you use white. Black make colors pop. But it's not as pure as using white. You'll see all of your color. And then I use green, which kind of muddles the color. So thank you, Dee, for that. Came in at the opportune time for me to show it too. So that's pretty cool. And that's the same pattern that I'm working on, Stephanie. It's the Brightly quilt by Cluck Cluck Sew. The exact same quilt. A lot of people are giving Dee her kudos, which is why I brought it in here. I wanted you all to see, and she made it bigger. Says it's queen size. I don't know what that size is. I always measure everything before I put it on my frame. And that's pretty cool. So, got Janet Mackerel coming in saying, hello, tea and quilters. June Hansen says she's quilting on a home machine using the wiggle stitches. Yep. Patricia Watt says, hello, everyone from Santa Monica, California. Beautiful Dee Dee. Darlene Crosby is welcoming everybody into the live. Please give your thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications and enjoy. Thank you. Sue says, just ordered the pattern today. What's one more on the list? Laughing out loud. Yes. Dee Dee says that is the brightly patterned same one T is using. Yes. I've already said that. So, what I've been working on this week is I have, if you ordered from, told me to put you on the wait list prior to February 19th or the 19th and before, I have sent out 18 invoices for your, what's the name of the kit? Take 5 African Shuffle Kits. I have already mailed out quite a few of them in the last 2 days. So if you were told me to put your name on the wait list for a Take 5 kit, check your emails for an invoice from PayPal. If you don't use PayPal, just send me an email telling me how you want to pay, or pay me through another vehicle like CashApp, Venmo, Zelle, and then I can also get your package in the mail. But just wanted people to know that you probably got emails, and the reason why people probably miss the emails is because I'm working in the middle of the night, and I know none of you all are expecting emails at 3 a.m. But that's when I do most of my work. So I have sent out for 18 kits. Well, really 19, because I had one person that wanted 15 and another person that wanted 45. So I split a kit. So if you're a person that wanted 15 blocks with a wood press, I'm not going to say your name, then you should have gotten an invoice as well. So just check your invoice. If I don't hear from you within a week, I'm going to go ahead and open up your kit to somebody else. So if you want your kit, make sure you pay your invoice. Or send me an email. If you can't pay it right now, I do understand that as well. Just send me an email telling me to hold it for you, because otherwise I don't know what to do if I'm getting silent. So I move on to the next person. And remember, I haven't even told the people on Facebook that I got kits available, and I think I only got 4 left as of this time. I still have not opened up Take 5 orders on my website because I only got 4 left. My wait list was over 30 people wanting the, not people, over 30 kits, because some people order double kits and a kit and a half a kit, okay? So I'm not doing 15 block kits unless somebody else wants it. And right now I don't have anybody else. Most people are knowing that they want more than 15 blocks. So I don't have any more 15 block kits, so don't ask. Unless you got a buddy, y'all want to go in on a kit, then that's how you'll be able to get 15 blocks. But I don't want to be stuck with 15 blocks at the end. So I have been cutting. I've had people asking me for scraps. It's still not going to be a huge amount of scraps left. So I went and did research on what people are charging for scraps, and it was about, it's $21 a pound. So I'm charging $20 a pound. This bag has 1.5 pounds in it. And I know from when I did the border on my quilt that you're going to have fabric left over. I've weighed the fabric, African fabric. Some of it has different weights. So I weighed 6 half-yard cuts, and that ended up giving me 1 pound. So actually, when you're getting 1 pound of fabric, is equivalent to 3 yards of fabric as far as weight is concerned. And I tried to get fabrics of different weight. So that's why I say it's approximately 3 yards, because I don't know. If my 6 pieces measured out at 3 yards. And then what I'm selling as strings that are in this bag, I just want to show you, this bag is packaged for sale. So I'm just showing you some of the pieces that could possibly be in there. So this is some trimmings from the sides. They're the smaller ones. And this right here is trimmings from me cutting the Take 5. So they are a little bit bigger pieces here. So these I just got folded as I was cutting them. They're going to be different sizes because fabrics have different lengths, just like in regular cotton. All of them are not going to end at the bottom. So I just wanted to show you like what size scrap. You could actually cut 2.5-inch strips out of some of these edge pieces. And some of them, I think you can probably cut some 3.5. So just that kind of stuff. So I'm going to be as I'm going, like I said, I'm not going to have a whole lot because I already made a bag. Somebody else wants this bag, so this bag is going to somebody else, but I still have another 18 blocks to cut. So I probably have another 2 bags or so of scraps, depending on how much you want. You let me know how much you want. That's what I'll put in your bag. So that's that bag. This is the bigger pieces that you could recut. And then I got people that like the salvage pieces. So at the beginning, I cut those a little bit bigger so it has more fabric on it. They're different sizes because I'm just eyeballing. Again, these could also be used as strings as well. But if you're somebody that like to make salvage quilt and want to make them with some of the African prints, then I have this as well. And I just cut these bigger instead of putting the die. When I cut them off my die board, instead of putting it right on the edge, I just moved it down a little bit. So if you're somebody that wants the salvage information to show, then I've got this whole bag here. And I'm going to be, again, it's going to be double this size if somebody is interested in this, that I'll just weigh out as well. So I'm closing all of this up. Sue T talking about OMG strings. I need a loan. Yeah. So I just wanted to show you all these things. Let me see if anybody's got any questions. I'm down at the bottom. Somebody is telling Maddie that T puts patterns in the kits. Yes. And even on the new Take 5 kits, I actually went back and redone the pattern and put everything that you need in there. Except it is not a beginner pattern. I'm going to tell you that. It's more of a work in progress type pattern. And that's the same way that the bento box is. It's actually one of those patterns that I'm assuming that you know your 1/4-inch seam. I'm assuming that you know how to put a border on a quilt. I'm assuming that you know how to sew top and bottom, left and right. Okay. So I'm not doing basic stuff. If you need more information, if you're stuck on your pattern, you can always email me. Maddie says, T, where do we get the Take 5 pattern from again? It's included in the kit. So if you order the Take 5 kit, you've got an official pattern. I've redone that. Before I had just some instructions that were very detailed and very colorful as well, but I did that and didn't even charge for it. So when I increased the price of the Take 5 kit, I also made it so you have an official pattern. And Lynette says, I want some scraps. And I'll add you to the list because I don't think I've mailed your order yet. And Tananya says that she saw Dee Dee's quilt on Facebook on the bed. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, it is. I said, if you're in the group, please go look at it. Marie Hahn says, hello, T and everyone. Hello, Marie. Welcome to the channel. And Sue is saying her favorite night of the week is Saturday. I don't know. Oh, that is my favorite night of the week. I can't. She's asking if the exploding heart pattern can be made scrappy. Yes, it can. That's what I did. I just used scraps. And Damali J is here. Says, hi, Miss T and Quilters. Hope you all have a fine day. Yes. All right, so if I missed you, I'm going to go back down here to this bottom just because. Kevin says, please email T at Teaquilts.com for any question concerning scrapback for African fabric quilts. And also, one thing that I am going to do is once I'm done with these kits, I'm going to take, I probably got like half yard pieces of leftover pieces. And I thought about cutting them into strips and just putting them into the scrap bags, but I thought it probably would be better if I made them into fat eighths. So I'm going to make some fat eighth bags as well. And I'm just not sure how many, like if I do 4 fat quarters, that's like a yard. So if I did 8 fat eighths, that's kind of like a yard of fabric. It might be around $14 for it though, because I'm having to make it scrappy. It's going to cost more than a yard of fabric would cost if I got to do all the cutting. But do know that I am thinking about taking any leftover fabrics that I can't cut kits out of. I'm going to be making fat eighths, which are 18 by 11 inch pieces. So that gives you a piece of fabric that you can cut into anything you want to cut it into, but you can still use it to make scrappy quilts. And I just got to figure out how many of those I'm going to put into a kit for a price, because if I'm doing all the work, I don't want to be, just having 1 yard of fabric. So I'll probably be making kits with those. So know that that's coming. If you're somebody that want that, then just send me an email instead of getting the scraps. Say you might want to wait for the fat eighths. And like I said, it might be, I don't know, it might be up to 2 yards. So that would be like 16, maybe 16 fat eighths would be in there, maybe for $28 to $30, something like that. So think about that as well. You might can get that. Dee Dee says, I don't need any more scraps left now. I have plenty after the queen size quilt. Sue says, just watched the pincushion tutorial before the live, going to Iowa shop hop in July. Going to make one for my friends that are going with me. Now that's pretty cool. Leetta says, save me a scrap bag. Yes. Email me. Y'all tell me in here, email me so I know. Because I do all of that stuff and put you all on a wait list at my desk. Tamar Israel says, hello, T Quilters. Hello, Tamar. Robin Boyter saying hello, T and everyone. And my chat just disappeared completely. Elizabeth Hewitt says, evening from Powell, Tennessee. So welcome as well. Okay, so we're going to go now into fabric boxes. So that means I'm going to have to skip out of here to get rid of this stuff here and bring in one of the boxes. I got 3 boxes, guys. So let me start moving stuff. I'll just sit that one there. Won't even take it out, but this big box needs to go out. Nice thing about these boxes is that they're smaller. They're not the huge box. So I thought I had these in order. But it's like I'm already missing something. So I thought I had these in order. Maybe I do. This is a free one. This is the one that I got for free. That's why it looks strange. So I found a new supplier, and I've been ordering lots and lots of fabrics, thousands and thousands of dollars worth of fabric since last November. And I have gone through many suppliers, I buy in different price points so that I can see what the quality is between one price point to the next. And so I finally got to this supplier because I've had issues with really all three of them. I got one person that I really like their fabric, but they don't have a lot of choices. And then I've had issues with three other suppliers. And I'm just like, it shouldn't be this difficult to purchase fabric. Um, and make sure that I get what I want. Because I have one supplier that kind of sends me whatever if they're out and don't let me know they're out. And it's like, you can't just send me whatever. You need to let me know that my fabric is out. So I'm having that kind of difficulty. And so I'm been still trying to find people. And I've been putting up with some of my suppliers because it's like I was desperate to get fabric. So I'm no longer desperate to get fabric. Okay. I found, I think, gonna be my end supplier. So this one here, as I said, is a free one. I ordered 40 something pieces. I don't lost track. Okay, because I know I think I ordered 48, but I took two of them out because I'm gonna keep them. One was for a backing that I purchased, and then the other one, once I opened it up and saw what it was, it's gonna look good on the back of my Brightly quilt with the green. It had a green background, so I kept that one aside to put on the back of my Brightly quilt. But anyway, this one was free, so I am going to these. If somebody is interested in it, you can just say the free one you want yardage of, because I am going to put this into yardage. But it's very pretty. The colors on here is like uh, burgundy maroon color, very dark sea green, almost looking teal there, but it's really green. And it's like a this color in the background is kind of like a green, but it's like green mixed in with brown. It's kind of weird. Weird coloring. Let me get it up closer. Weird coloring, but very pretty piece of fabric and a gift. And it says thank you for your order. Now, nobody has given me anything. I had asked for a fabric swatch from one company. It came on a card that was bigger than the fabric swatch. The fabric swatch was about 2x3, if that. I probably was smaller than that. I'm probably being very generous. But that's what that one is. And you can always screenshot anything you like and send it. But this one, if you just want it, say free fabric, because that's what the tag is. That's on it. Next piece of fabric. And I'm just going to give these alphabets. This is going to be A. And when we run out, we're going to double up the alphabet, okay? So this is fabric A. It's a little bit different than Kevin is letting you all know what you need to do. So please read the bottom of the chat if you're interested in getting any of these fabrics. Either tell me you want fabric A, which is this one. The first one was free fabric. Fabric A is this one, if you're interested in any of this. And then I'm going to go by email only in the order of how they're received. Tell me how much you want, and then I'll be sending you an invoice for these. So this one's pretty cool. It's got umbrellas and hands. And I don't know if you all can see where between the hand and the umbrella, it kind of does some little spool thing where it kind of branches out on the top here, right up in this area. Let me hold it back up. So while it looks like it's all squares, it's not really all squares. And see, that's the kind of stuff that I like. Like if I'm making a quilt, that's the kind of stuff that I like in quilts when it turns different like that. This is orange, blue, green umbrellas, yellow hands, and a little bit of brown and white. Just letting you all know the colors in case your screen is showing you something else. And I didn't want to show these last week because I was showing you last week the fabrics that were going into the Take 5 kits. So I said I wasn't going to mix up the videos anymore. So that's A. This is fabric B. Hi, anybody that's coming in. Sorry I'm not able to chat with you guys right now. But I'm doing what I love to do. When this came in, I was so happy to see this and so happy with the quality, so happy with the customer service. They even packed their boxes better than anybody else has packed their boxes. So I had to call the company to tell them thank you because I really enjoyed that whole shopping experience with them. So this one here has a very dark red, not necessarily maroon, or I guess it could be burgundy if you want to go there. Navy blue, orange with white. And I liked it because of, even though it's geometric, it's got all the different stuff going on. And this is where people say I have a hard time cutting stuff. And this is where I love to cut because every time I cut this, I'm going to be getting something different. So this is pretty cool. This is fabric B. And I'm trying to fold them back so I can get them back in these boxes. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to get out of this room. Fabric C. So I got a piece of paper here that I got the alphabets written on. And I'm not going to open this one up because it's a small print or smaller print. And it's all the same. Navy blue background, lime green. Well, it's kind of a darker lime with white. Little bit of gray, I guess. The little snowflake looking thing is gray. That's C. So let me, now that I've got some of this fabric out of the box, let me see if I can take it out. And then I can put the pieces on my desk back in the box. So hold on a second. Trying to stack from the bottom up so they'll stay in order when you want them. All right. So I can turn this box on its side. Because if I don't get control of this, we'll be here all day. I can't get out. All right. This one's a small print as well. I'm not going to open up. This is fabric E. I think this is fabric E. Yeah, because I missed D. I haven't showed D yet. So this is fabric E. And just something when you're doing quilts, especially if I'm going to make kits from them. I like stuff that's all different sizes, all different scales. I love the checkerboard look on this as well. So that's E. This is F. And I think fabric D I ended up putting into the, there is no fabric D because I ended up putting fabric D into the Take 5 kit because I needed one more fabric, so I took it out. So that's why there's no fabric D. Again, love the colors. I love the hard colors, more African colors, except that it's got that blue in there, which I thought was strange. But I love the pure colors here. More jewel tone. This is G. It's a black background with yellow, pink, and orange and white. This one I thought about keeping too, but I was like, girl, you can't keep all the fabric. So I only kept 2. This is H coming up. More in the Kenta cloth line, but it is an African print. These are African print fabrics, not necessarily Ankara. Some of them could be Ankara, but more, I just got this because it was nice green colors in here, more Kelly green. That was H. And what I see on this is I. They look so different in the thumbnails. I got to make sure. This is I. with these bars. Kind of reminds me of listening to radio waves. But again, still back into the kente cloth look. So let me put these in before this stack get too heavy. This is J. Does have a repeat, so I don't have to open up this whole thing as well. Kind of a, this is more like a orange yellow or yellow orange, I guess, if you're looking at it from a crayon box. Got some blue, lighter yellow, red. Got navy blue and royal blue, and a little bit of, yes, that's navy and royal, so that's it. Very pretty print. Again, if these don't sell, I bought these. I bought these so that I would have different shapes and variables that I could put into my next kit. I don't know what my next kit is going to be at this time, but I thought if these don't sell by the yard, they would most definitely be in my next kits. So that's what these are really purchased for, is kits. But if I know I've been having people wanting some of the kit fabric because they like them, so I'm just giving you the opportunity before I assign them to a kit. This one here is K. I just love, love, love this. And of course, it's on the opposite side, so it's like one of those panel things. It'll make a nice skirt bottom too. Just very, very pretty. So that is K. And that's the end of this box. It went in easier, well, I think because I pulled a couple out of here, that's why. So let me put this box up and come back with the next one. Box number 2 coming up. They get heavier. Box number 2. I'm going to take them out first this time. And then these got out of order. But put it on its side so I can put these back in here. So get my sheet so we can get these back in order. Last one was K. So this is number L. Again, not necessarily purchased for standalone, but in combination with all the other things that would be going on in a kit. And this one also has a border on the bottom that goes on both ends. That's L. This is number M. I got this one just because I don't see much with coral color in it. So I'm always looking for something that's going to be different in a kit as well. So the color here has a maroon color with yellow and royal blue. That's M. This is N. It's a stripe on this side. It looks like this. And then it's one of those prints that it reverses. And then it does this on the other side. So very great when cut up if you're looking to do a lot with the same kit. You already got your own light and dark inside of the kit. Very pretty fabric. Thank you, Kevin. I see your comment. I haven't seen any other comments, but I just happened to look at the bottom and see your comment. So thank you, sir. That stripe again was in, as in Nancy. This is O. This is another one of those that kind of got the quilting or highlight in the background. You can see that going on in the background there. The pattern itself has this shape, and then it goes into this. Again, when it's cut up, you'll see different parts of it. It's the same on the other side, so I don't have to open this up. This is fabric number O. Next up, fabric P, floral prints. Navy blue, royal, sapphire blue, royal blue. And then it's even got black in the background with yellow and white. Has a border on this side, no border on this side. So there is definitely a top, a direction to this print. So this is the top down to the bottom. Another one that would make a nice skirt or dress. I love the eye fabrics and I love the drum. So I found drum fabric on this site. This fabric is Q. Isn't that just pretty? All the drums. Makes you wonder, where are the players? Just gorgeous. And then it is a directional print because it all goes one direction. Just letting you all know that. So it doesn't reverse back. Sometimes the fabrics will stop in the middle and reverse back, but this is a directional print. Of course, it's the gold, yellow color, red primary, and royal blue color in this. It's got a little bit of light highlight, like they bleached out some of the royal blue for the stripe in that drum. Pretty cool. And black, of course. Sue says, I think this supply is a winner. Yes, me too. And like I said, I ordered in different price points, and all of this fabric is on point. Nothing is a mess. I expect when I order in the lower price points for it to be a mess. But this fabric is all good fabric. This fabric I had purchased from another supplier in a different color. And so they were out of that color, of course. Nobody has that color anymore. So I ordered 2 of these in different colors. So this is number R, as in racing, R. R1. I got this in another colorway. So R1, this is, what color? It's black stripe. It kind of bleeds out to look like it could be blue, and then like a yellow, and then orange, of course. Trying to get it close. So that's R1. And here's R2, where it's got that yellowish background, very pale yellow, and then yellow on top with navy blue. So just a little bit slight difference with the yellow being in the main color. Like rings here, connecting rings. So that's R2. Here is S1. This one reminded me of the flying geese in quilting. So, of course, I bought it. They had it in other colorways, too. I bought 3 of the 4 colorways. I just thought they were pretty. This is more of a sapphire blue, navy blue with white. And it's got black in the background. Just gorgeous print. So I got that one. That's S1. Here is S2. This is a green background with orange. and navy and green and some more green. It's a different color green. It's more like a sea green again, I guess. But gorgeous. Now it doesn't have that snowflakey looking thing that I have over here in the print. That little snowflake thing here. I don't see that in, well, yes it does. It's green. It's not noticeable. It's right here. Yes it does. So right there. And then I have it one more time because it was so pretty. And like I said, I only left one and I just said, girl, you can't buy it all of the same thing. But I really, really love this color. It's got brown and white and yellow. Gorgeous. I got my fan on low. So that's S3. R is for Ray. Okay, sir, not racing. It's for Ray. This is, let me move these because I got two on top of the box already. So I can get these inside. Like I said, these bottom boxes, I didn't pull anything out, so they're full. All right, this is T. The letter T. And I don't think I need to open this up because this is all it is. It's just being repeated. Well, let me open it a little. Like for you to see what it looked like. Just need to open it up one time, not all of it. But this is what this fabric looks like. And it's just, it was different with all the different colors in it. I just thought it would be cute as well into something. And I felt like it would also give you a direction. Not necessarily an arrow, but it would, those points would give you a direction in your quilt wherever it landed. I had fun playing with the arrow fabrics in my Take 5 kit. The very first one had arrow fabric in it. So that's T. This is U. It's another one of those borders on the bottom that would be great as an outfit. Circles with like chicken wire. And then inside the circles, you've got dots. And in the middle, you can't see it. It's like blue dots right there. Trying to make sure you can see this so you're not surprised. All right. That is U. This is V. I'm not going to undo this one. It was one of those supporting prints. All right. This one here is the I fabric. I'll probably take some of this, but I'm not going to keep it all. It's, is it upside down? Yes, it is. So this is the I fabric. Y'all know that's one of my favorites. So I'm just going to take probably a couple yards off of here. But I do like that. This one's a weird color combination. Green, orange, white, brown, and kind of gold color with white. And this is X. Another one of those. I hope I don't knock y'all over because I keep hitting the cord that's got you powered in. But this is more reminds me of a snake print. I don't know what they call this. They don't have names. They just have numbers. So I have no idea. I've been researching some of the African fabric names and stuff. But I'm not good with it yet. So that was X. So we got one more box. S1 is beautiful. Yes, yes. I love those prints. So let me put this box up. It's easier to do on the side. And then I will bring in box number 3. Okay. last box. It's a good thing because I'm tired. Woo-wee. I'm going to take them out backwards again so I can stack them back in here the right way. All right. This is Y1. Y number 1. That's because I've got it in 2 prints. This one here. I've used this fabric before. Really, really liked it. So I felt comfortable in ordering some things because I know that I had liked the quality of the print from somewhere else. So I was comfortable in ordering this. So I also ordered Y number 2 in this colorway. So you can get to see them both together here. I love these prints. So this is Y1. This is 2. This one is Z. Again, I purchased this one because of the color, the brightness, not necessarily the print itself. When it's cut up, it's if you like bright quilts, the only way you're going to get it is if you're using lime greens, yellows, and lime green, yellows, and brown in this one. Cuts on these, it's going to be, I have fat quarters, half yards, and 1 yards on the new yardage. Those are my cuts. The people, I will put your stuff aside if you're only wanting fat quarters, but I'm going to cut yardage first. When I cut these, you will get your stuff if you order first, but I'll be cutting yardage pieces first because it's just easier for me to get those orders out faster. But you will get your order in the order that you ask for it. So we just showed Z, the lime green one there. All right, now we're at the double alphabet, double A. Just so we can keep everything straight. I didn't want to use numbers because they use numbers online and it's a whole slew of numbers. And I already got numbers on my website, 1 through 40 or something, whatever I got up there. And I didn't want to confuse people with those numbers. So this one here is the beads. I had it before in a different colorway, so I felt comfortable ordering this print as well. Beads is really pretty. It's a navy blue background with green mostly and a little bit of beige. Let me pull it up closer. Double A. This is double B. This is one of those that I like buying stuff like this. So when I make kits, it looks like it's 2 different fabrics or maybe even 3 when I get a combination of stuff. So let me open this up just a little bit so you can see the whole thing. Or as much as you can see. So you can see it's kind of making this big diamond. And it goes, this repeat is like, this would be what you would get in a cut for a yard. This is a yard what I've got opened out. So, double B is this number. And all I do is just take my scissors and just run it down the fold to cut these. That's how they sell it, so that's how I sell it back. Double C. Again, this is one of those supporting characters when I'm doing quilts. Red and yellow with black. Double C. Double D. orange, brown, yellow, and royal blue with some bleaching in the blue to be a little bit lighter blue. That's double D. Double E is one of those floral-ish type things. I've got, just trying to open this one up because it's a little bit different. I got too many fabrics out, forgot. So this is this print here. I don't know what that is. Anybody know what that is? Tell me. It kind of looked like it want to be a flower, and then it looked like it could be something else. I see the flower like daisy petal things. I used to eat cookies like this in this area right here. Jeez. Let me move some of these fabrics because it's out of control. This number was double E. Whew, I went too far. I'm going to have to split this stack right in front of the black. All right. Double F. This one I just like because it kind of looked like fireworks. So on this side, it's more red in color with yellow, green, a little bit of white. And then on the other side, you've got more green. So very pretty. Double F. This is double G. It's the spinning tops. This is one side of it. I'll show you the other side. For some reason, this color blue was just calling my name. I don't know why. I don't even know what it's called, a slate blue. It's not really a slate blue because it's not dull as I've seen slate blue. So I don't know what color that is. And on this other side, these tops get humongous on some of them. So you've got bigger tops here. So it's kind of like a border thing going on here across the bottom. And then this is the other end that's just plain. That's double G. Here's double H. Just big leaf print with some lines. Freestyle lines in between. Purple, yellow, and orange, and white, and black. That was double H. This one here is one of those weird things I bought, and it was like, okay, I just got to see what this looked like. This probably is my least favorite in the whole stack. But it kind of reminds me of a Halloween night, okay? And I bought it because I was curious, okay? It's weird because it's got floral border, but it just looks so Halloweenish to me. And then I'm going to show you the other side as well. So it has a bottom border that's the same on both ends, but the print is different on the other side. And then it's even got words. I guess I need to hold it this way. Right there. And then it's got words. So one of those strange prints. And I knew that even if I didn't like it, I can always cut it up into a kit. That's double I. This is double J. I like this one too. They had it in other colorways, but I just stuck with the one for right now because, like I said, it was a new company. My cart was getting, have a lot of items in it, and I was spending a lot of money. So I decided, just to get one just to see what it looked like. So that's the front and back of this piece. Double J. This one is double K. floral with red, blue, yellow. A little bit of orange going on in the background, but I think it could be like from bleaching out or something. And royal blue. Double K is this one. Just show you the other side is exactly the same. Oh, I haven't passed it yet. Okay. This one here is another one, LL, double L. It's got that tealy color in the background. I just love it with this kind of dark hot pink color with black. I just thought this was gorgeous. And that's not the only thing you see. That's why I'm opening this one up, because I realize it's got some other movement in here. And this one's not open. Hold on. Gotta pull up this sticker here. It's got curving going on. It's not just all straight. So I'm not going to be able to show you the bottom, but you can see it's much of this up at the top. And see all the different movement going on from that spiral that you can see in the middle. So that's what I like about this print. This number again is double L. I'm going to have to take this off just so I can get it folded back. I might want to put this on my pants, since they're just house pants, because I don't want it stuck to something I want to keep. These labels are brutal to sticking on stuff. It'll hold forever. It's better than duct tape. All right, we got 3 more to go. This is double N, and this one didn't necessarily like remind me of anything African. I just like all the leaf prints, all the different leaves that are in here. And I actually ordered me one of these, so I ordered 2. I'm thinking I might use mine for stack and whack. I'm not sure yet. I might do that for the retreat where I'm going to be teaching stack and whack. So yeah, that's why I got this one. That is NN. And then the last one, looked like I skipped 1, 2. No, I got 2. So I skipped 1. It must have been put into the kit, the Take 5 kit. So we got 2 more to show. This one was just plain old strange. It's big gems. I think this one would look really cool in a Take 5 kit, because you got big spaces that this gem would have just been gorgeous in those spots if it had fallen into place right. But I just like it. It's a yellow, pink, orange, and black with white. So that's what this one is. That number is double O. And the last one is double P. I hardly ever get anything with a white background, so I ordered a couple of things in this thing. I think I had one other one that was kind of, yeah, it was number L that had a white background. So I just ordered a couple of things that had a white background, because I normally don't. This reminds me of lips for some strange reason. I don't know what this is, but that's what it looks like to me, is lips. And again, when it's cut up, it's not one of those supporting prints. It can be a background print. It can be one of those to just give your other African prints some breathing room. So that is double P. And that is it. Now I got to get these last ones back in the box. Show too many again. Got to split them up. And this box is stuffed. Ugh. So I 6, 46 on this paper, but I think a couple of them I didn't show you. So you probably saw about 44 fabrics there. Because I think I pulled out a couple to put into the Take 5 kits because I was short a couple pieces. So that's what we have for the fabric haul. I knew we would go over a little bit. I have the prices for half yards, back quarters, and yardage is listed on my website. I'm going to quote them, but don't, if it's wrong, just know I did my best. If you're buying half yards and full yards, it's $6. No, it's $12 per yard. So it's $6 for a half yard. But I sell them in sets of 4s. So you're buying bundles of 4. So, but if you're doing it this way and sending me an email for me to tell you, you can go onto my website, order, say you want a bundle of 4 1-yard cuts. You can just put that bundle into a cart and pay for it, then send me an email and tell me what it is that you want. Or you can send me an email and tell me that you want these particular fabrics, and I can send you an invoice when I get around to it. Also, take in mind that I'm doing Take 5 kits, shuffle kits. So if I got to send you an invoice, I'll probably be a little bit longer because I'm doing Take 5 invoices right now. But either way, I'm okay with that. You're still going to get what you want in the order of how it pops into my email address. So just keep that in mind. I'll just make sure that I'm going to be marking on this paper when it's sold. So when stuff is sold, I'll be marking off how much is sold so I'll know how much I got without even having to go into the box. Yes, Melissa, I am cutting half yards. I do full yard cuts, half yard cuts, and I do fat quarters. Fat quarters are $13 for 4 fat quarters. Half yard, 2 half yards make 1 yard. That's still going to be $12. 1 full yard is going to be $12. So a half yard in essence is $6. Okay. And I'm going all the way down to the bottom because I have not been looking at this for the longest. Thank you, Kevin. He's given everybody the link to my actual products page. So you can go and put in like what type of cuts you want. And so say if you order one of each, you order 1 fat quarter, you order 1 half yard bundle, and you order 1 yard bundle. I try to make sure if I'm picking, if you don't care what you get, just say send me fabric, and I try to make sure that all of your fabric is different. So you wouldn't get the same fat quarter with the same piece in a yard cut unless that's what you want. If you want more of it, then I'll do that. But I try to make sure that when you're getting fabric from me that I give you, if you're ordering 26 pieces of fabric, I'm going to try to give you 26 different pieces. And the fabrics that are listed on my website, I still have some of those in stock too. So keep that in mind as well. Those are numbered. So if you want some of those, just send me those numbers as well. And Darlene says, love the haul. Linda Steele says, thanks very much. Love all the prints. Keep up the good work. And Lynette says, yep, look like lips to me. Yeah, so sometimes when I'm in shopping, and y'all got to remember, I'm up in the middle of the night, and when stuff starts looking weird and crazy, it's like, well, maybe I'll look at that and see what it is. But knowing that it was going to be a small print, white background, I figured I could always use it. If it didn't sell, I could use it myself as a background print. So just cut it up. Thanks, Sue. She's also reminding people to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. So did you realize you got moderator status? Susan says, my hubby knows, hold on, her name, that's for sure. All that PayPal going out. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, because I see her husband's name on the order. And Susan talk about, I want it all. And Lynette said, but Pretty Halloween. Yeah, it was just one of those things. It was like, should I even get this? I even pondered buying that purple print. But I said, it just looks so weird. And I'm thinking it can't be as weird as just looking on this screen, because sometimes stuff on the screen, when you get it, looks completely different. When it arrived, I said, this is exactly what it looks like on the screen. So, yeah, I got a new supplier. I'm trying to ignore them people right now because I'm trying not to order anything else. But I love, like I said, all but it's nothing wrong with that purple print. It's just not my favorite. But I love all the fabric that came in from this one company. It had good customer service. The way my order was shipped was nice. And it came promptly. I had a large order and they filled it fast. I've had other companies where I have large orders and it's like it takes up to a week for them to get my order together. It's like, what's going on? I need my fabric. So I'm thinking I got a new company here. Dee Dee is asking, how much do we need for the back of a bento box or take five? And that's one of them questions that I can't help you with because here's the deal. Fabric is 40 something inches wide and it's going to have to be seamed. So I got for me, for Dee Dee, I mean, I'm talking to Dee Dee only. I got a seam for Dee Dee, so I got to do some piecing. Keep in mind, fabric is 40, 45-ish inches wide, something like that. And the take five and the bento are in different sizes, and that's because they're in different sizes because it depends on how you finish the quilt. So I can't tell you how much backing you're going to need for something that you haven't pieced yet because I don't know how you're piecing it and what your end size is going to be. When I did the take five quilt, I think I put down the sizes of the different sizes of the take five in the new pattern that I actually added because the other one I just did instructions on that one. Now I have a take five pattern. And I will be adding take five pattern and the bento box pattern on my website for sale as well. So if you all don't want to buy a kit and you just want the patterns, I'm going to be doing that too. I already answered questions about the yardage. You can go to my products page. The prices for yardage is already sitting there for you. You just put in what you want. And thank you, Francis. Francis was helping Dee Dee with that information as well, saying it depends on how large the quilt measures. No borders were included in the patterns. Exactly. And on the new Take 5 Shuffle, I got my quilt on the cover now since it's made. It wasn't made before. And then I tell you what sizes I put for each border, set of borders. So if you want to quilt my size with your 30 block kit, I gave you the measurements for that in the pattern. So thank you, Linda Vance. Sue says that's the cardinal uniform blue. You are correct. That's why that blue was weird. I had not thought about that because it's been so long since I've seen it, but it was in that quilt, the cardinal quilt that I did for that lady. Thank you, Sue. That's why that blue was calling my name. You all are funny, but she's right. And Darlene is letting Paula S know that they won't be on the website. Exactly. These just came in. I haven't had time to update these into the website, and that's why I was giving you all the alphabet letters instead of the numbers that are on my website, because I didn't want you all to get confused with what's on my website. But anything that you see on the website, if I still got it in stock, I will also include that. If you want any of those numbers, you can just let me know. Now, normally I just randomly pick fabrics for people. I don't go through all of this because it's a lot of work, but I'm going to try to keep these fabrics in order in the box and mark off on my paper as stuff is sold so I'll know that it's gone as I'm going through orders. But if you're somebody that don't care what you get, that's even better for me. I'll just make sure that I give you everything that you're seeing in this video unless you tell me you want the stuff that's off the website. So I will try to just randomly pick you pieces. I almost prefer to do that. I try to get you all colors. Like even if you only order 4, I'm not trying to make them match because I don't know what you got at home that you might want to add to it. So I'm not trying to send you a matching set. Sometimes I'll try to make sure that there's some color continuity from one to the other, but most times I'm just trying to get you different textures. I'm giving you big textures, small textures, and things like that. I'm laughing at the people go, yep, them lips. Joe Karma is saying, very pretty fabric. Love all the brights. Do we need to bring fabric for the stack and whack at retreat, or will you have kits for sale? That's kind of one of those catch-22 things. You can, I would almost prefer, if you think you're one of those people that takes you a long time to pick a fabric, you might want to pick your own fabric ahead of time. We also will be going to Missouri Star on Tuesday, so you've got all of Missouri Star to try to find a fabric that you can use for stack and whack as well. Florals tend to work very well if they've got big florals like K-facet fabrics and things like that, or even just regular florals. It doesn't have to be that. So you could also buy your fabric here, especially if you're flying in, and I don't think it would probably be conducive for you to be bringing that much fabric. And I haven't told you all how much yet because I'm waiting for final retreat payments to be all in. One thing I don't like to do is if I don't like giving out the specifics of retreat that are not necessary for you to know by paying the fee. Like, you don't need to know what the supply list is for stack and whack class. You just need to know that you're going to have a stack and whack class included in your fee. So I'm not giving you any particulars yet until everybody is paid in full, so that I can tell you what exactly you're going to need and things that you might want to bring to retreat. That's different than sign up for a retreat and you're getting information. You need to get paid before you get any more information from me. So hopefully you all understand what I'm saying. Because there's no need for me to send you a stack and whack supply list if you decide that you can't come. So, thank you, Darlene. Said, love the haul. Remo is reminding people to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you so much. Thanks, Kevin, for putting my website out there. I'm going to go ahead and just temporarily replace the pin up at the top for people that are looking for that. Susan says, that must be one hit box. Yes, honey, it is. These boxes have wore me out, honey. It was like Christmas, and then I was exhausted. And here I go moving them again so you all can see them. And Darlene actually loves the Halloween purple. See? It's just different people taste and what you know that you can do with some fabric, because I feel like that would be a nice background for a Halloween quilt, and then you're adding more 3D elements on top of it. But it's just one of those little weird things, and I'm one of those people that if a fabric is ugly, I just keep cutting it up. You know, I'm one of those scrap quilters, so it's not going to bother me to have an ugly piece of fabric. So Cynthia Shade says, I'm late. Hope all is having a good evening. Well, hello, Cynthia. Welcome. Hi, Carissa Reninger. And Lynette says she likes the purple too. And Darlene Crosby is laughing at Sue, saying you can smash trolls. Thank you, Lizette, saying amazing selection. Deborah says, hi, TNT Quilters. Just got home. Just logged in to say hi. That's Deborah Holloway. Hi, Deborah. Thank you so much. Tamar says, do they offer African wildback fabric? And I have not seen that. I have been looking for that, and I have not seen that yet. I have not seen the wide backs like that. Every time I see something that's a little bit wider than this fabric, it's got polyester in it. It's or a knit or something like that. So that's not what I'm looking for. Thanks, Kevin. Kevin was putting the prices out there for you guys too, so appreciate that. And Joe Carmel says, yes, oh yeah, we're going to Missouri Star. That's a great idea. Thank you. And then if Missouri Star don't have anything and we do the class the next day, it's still not going to be the end of the world, because we got Quilt Shop right down the street from the place, which is Jackman's. We're going to go visit them, but you just get your fabric later and start on your project a little bit later, but you can watch everybody else with the technique that I'm going to teach. I'm not going to be teaching the whole rest of the week, but you will understand the concepts even if you don't have your own fabric. But I feel like in Missouri Star somewhere there should be some fabric that you can purchase that you can use to make a stack and whack with. So great haul. Thank you guys. Purple and yellow are my high school colors. Oh, okay. I like purple and yellow actually together. I made a purple and yellow quilt for my friend's daughter when she was born. They made yellow and purple her room color. So, but yeah. So I think that's it, guys. It's 8:25. I'm not gonna hold on here unless somebody got questions. I give you a couple minutes to ask any questions you need to know an answer to, like right now. Otherwise, I'm gonna get off of here. I have told myself I was only making 3 kits a day, and then I ended up making 18 kits in 2 days. So I'm taking the rest of the week off from making kits. So if you haven't gotten an email from me about your Take 5 kit, it's coming next week. You're still on the list. I'm not going to cut any more Take 5 kits. I might go ahead and start cutting some of this yardage for these orders that it might come in, and I'll be shipping off any of the invoices that I've already sent out. Let me see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've mailed out 10 of the 19 um, invoices that I've sent. So I've still got 9 people out there that need to check your emails. And I'll try to remember tomorrow to send a reminder, maybe in the middle of the day. See, I don't do desk work in the middle of the day. I'm there at night. So, but I'll try to remember tomorrow to send a reminder at a reasonable hour. So maybe you'll see it, but if you want to search for PayPal, it'll be coming through PayPal. So you can just search your email for PayPal and maybe it'll pop up if you didn't see it. Mary saying hi to everyone. I'm late. Supper was late. Yeah, I'm going to go make supper now, and I got a dentist appointment in the morning, so I'll be out of here early. So I'm going to eat tonight and not eat another thing, so I don't have junk in my teeth tomorrow. Bye, T, and everyone. Have a good rest of the night. That's from Marie. Thank you so much. Wonderful fabrics. Thank you for sharing. From Laura. Well, thank you. My pleasure. Yeah, Darlene talking about, I know you've been super busy. I was up and saw the invoice in, and I was shocked. Yeah, and then she paid it. Like, I'm like, what is she doing up? I do so much better in the middle of the night. No phones ringing. Nobody's bugging me. If I have the television on, it's just background noise. Yeah, I'm up in the middle of the night working. I get a lot done in the middle of the night. So, but we're going to go ahead and end here. I didn't see any questions coming in. I just wanted to make sure I answered everything because I, of course, missed like 90% of this chat tonight. So I apologize for that. And hopefully you all got help from the moderators on answering some of those questions. And even some other quilters, not necessarily moderators, because Francis was also helping out as well. And Susan talking about she's seen those middle of the night invoices too. Yes. So that's when I do the most of my work. I can think. Everything's nice and quiet, But we're going to end here, guys. You all take care. You all stay safe. Be blessed and quilt out, everybody. See you all on Saturday for Sewing Chat. Trying to close this out.